What if I told you the biggest threat to corporate coffee chains isn't another billion-dollar brand? It's the shop down the street making their own syrups, the barista who remembers your name. It's the owner who works 12 hours a day to build community. And while corporate chains focus on scale, local coffee shops are building loyalty. Today we're breaking it down, why local coffee is gaining momentum, where corporate chains are slipping, the culture shift that's happening in coffee right now, and what this means for creators, roasters, and shop owners. If you care about real coffee culture, this episode matters. Welcome back to another episode of Behind the Roast podcast. I'm your host, Joseph, the podcast where we talk with creators, roasters, and coffee shop owners about what's really happening in the coffee industry. This is not a surface level content. This is real talk about business, culture, strategy, and passion. If you're building in coffee or thinking about it, this is for you. Let's get into it. Let's be honest, 10 years ago, convenience won. Drive-thrus, mobile orders, in and outs. But now, consumers want experience, stories, authenticity, craft. We're seeing a generational shift. Young consumers, especially Gen Z, care about where the beans are sourced, who owns the shop, if it's ethical, is it local, if it feels unique. Corporate chains sell consistency. Local shops sell identity. That is a completely different value preposition, and identity always win long term. Let's not pretend corporate coffee is failing. They dominate logistics, supply chains, real estate strategies, brand recognition, app ecosystem. They master operational efficiency. But here's the problem. Efficiency doesn't create emotional connection. And in 2026 and beyond, emotional drives purchase decisions. You can replicate a drink recipe. You cannot replicate culture. That's the competitive advantage local coffee shops have. We are no longer in the product economy. We're in an experience economy. Why do theme flights work? Why do latte art videos go viral? Why do behind-the-scenes roasting clips perform well? Because people want to feel involved. Local shops innovate fast because they don't answer to corporate boards. They can test drinks weekly. They can pivot with trends immediately. Matcha flights, launch it tomorrow. Cookie butter cold foam, done. Community latte competitions, easy. Corporate chains that require 6 months of approval. Speedy wins, community wins, creativity wins. Here is something corporate doesn't appreciate. Coffee creators, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube Shorts, independent creators are now reviewing local coffee shops, highlighting small roasters, driving real traffic. One viral video can change a small shop's revenue for months. That's power. And here's the kicker. Local shops are easy to collaborate with. Corporate chains, red tape, local owners, direct message. This creator shop synergy is a new growth model, and it's only getting stronger. Now let's be real. Passion isn't enough. Local shops must invest in branding, clear identity, clear logo, strong social presence, create signature items, not just a vanilla latte, something memorable, telling their story, why they stand out, why they started, what they believe in, what makes them different, brand partnerships, local creators, local charities, events, and coffee crawls. Community integration is the must. If customers feel emotionally connected, they will drive past 3 chains just to get to you. Here's what I see coming. More Yemenis coffee house expanding nationwide, more specialty roasters going direct to consumers, more content-driven growth, more experimental minuses, more late-night coffee concepts, and most importantly, more consumers choosing internal spending. People are getting tired of cookie-cutter experience. They want craft, they want authenticity, they want connections. If you're a shop owner listening, your size is not your weakness, it's your advantage. If you're a creator, you are part of the ecosystem. Use your platform responsibly. If you're a consumer, where you spend your money shapes your community. Coffee is no longer just caffeine. It's culture, it's connections, it's identity. And the shops that understand that, they're going to win. This has been Behind the Roast. If you find value in this episode, share it with a shop owner, roaster, or a creator who needs to hear it. Leave a review, follow the show, and remember, support local, stay curious, and never stop experiencing what's behind the roast. I'll see you in the next episode.